All right, so what I want to do here is we're going to add some text. So Shift A, where's it at? Text, thank you. And let's go in a little bit. In our Properties panel, something's been added. So what's been added? The letter F for font. So there's our text. So we're going to click on this F. And right now, this is flat, kind of boring. So I'm wondering where it says geometric, if there's any modifications that you know of to give it a 3D feel. A for the day, so extrude. So we can extrude this a little bit. And I don't want so much it looks ridiculous, but give it a 3D feel. While you are here, you should be able to think about what offset does. Makes it all fat. Gives thickness to it. I'm not sure. I'm going to go back to 0. And what bevel does, you can see it takes the front edge and brings it out. Just look up here real quick. Bevel makes it like a roof. All right, that's bevel. I don't use it, but it's there. Someone told me what resolution does. I don't know what it does. It didn't change anything for me. How's everybody doing? That's pretty darn amazing too. Now, something else we could play with. Right now, we can move it. Good. How about changing the font? Right now, we're using Buffont. Do you see where it says font style? And it says regular Buffont, bold Buffont. Would anyone like to take a guess what B stands for? Blender. So Blender font. And if I click on this, on the folder, I can find font styles. A for the day if you know where the fonts are located. There's your C drive. That's all the programs installed. What's the big program here that's controlling the computer? The operating system. Someone say Windows? Windows. Good. And in Windows, do you see the word fonts? It's alphabetical fonts. Holy shinola. There are a lot of fonts. Right? Give me 5 seconds of your life. Ready? Anybody want to count down? Go ahead. This is list view. This is thumbnail view. Thumbnail view, you can actually see what the font looks like. All right, so take a little bit of time and look for a font that will look good with 3D. I do not suggest anything with script. For some reason, students like Old English. Looks like JText, by the way. All right. I'm going to choose Bauhaus. And I'm going to open the font. Beautiful. I like it. Everybody find something? We're going to keep on moving. So this is the regular font. Notice you have to add those same items for the bold italicized and bold italicized. So you have to add the fonts to those. Now, we're going to scroll down a little bit. And where it says spacing, paragraph spacing, let's do the paragraph alignment. Notice your origin, right? I usually go center, that way it's smack in the middle. Holy crap. God bless you. So I usually take this to center. Just makes a little bit more sense to me where the origin is. Now, there's also letter spacing if you want to spread out your text. If we have several words, line spacing, and I'm not worried about offset. But what I usually do, the only thing I really take effect with is this letter spacing. How we doing? Logan, nice job. Whatever font style that is, looks like Under Armour almost with the X. Okay. Everybody okay? Now, how do you like the word text? Meh. So in Edit View, this is how you edit text. So you have to go to Tab, and there's a cursor, believe it or not, that rectangle with the right, and you back that up, and let's type in there Kennard-Dale. Kennard-Dale. I can't spell. I can't see what's going on. Yep, I definitely misspelled that. Kennard-Dale. I want to go back to Object View. How we doing? Everybody all right? Now, somehow, let me talk about what this is. This is a text object. You can edit this text object. What I want to do, I want to put black magic on it. So for instance, I want to come over here and I want to do the build and build. Well, that actually does work, son of a gun. Yep. I want to do the space quick explode. Quick explode. Ah, there it is. And I can't. So notice it's not a mesh. So somehow I have to convert this to a mesh object like we've been doing the Almighty Cube or the monkey. It has to have faces. So I can't remember if it's spacebar convert. Is there any help with that? Convert to. So notice this help feature, this spacebar, is helping us. I would never remember that's Alt-C. But there's the shortcut for it, Alt-C. So I'm going to, son of a biscuit. I got to remember Alt-C. All right, so Alt-C, I want to, Alt-C, I want to convert, I think I just converted it. I did. So when you press Alt-C, it should say convert text to mesh, something like that. What's it say? Anything? Mesh from, there it is, convert mesh from, boom. So now it's a mesh object. The F disappeared. I have a couple more properties. I actually have the physics now in the particle system. So now I could use a quick explode. And this thing's going to look awesome. Boom. Everybody okay? Beautiful. Now, last thing. We're making a banner. Yes? Do you notice this size? It's wider than it is taller. When we animate this, probably next week, or probably later this week. Oh, Free Day Friday coming up. I'm taking a day off. So, tell you what, don't even come to class. All right, go down to the bistro. All right, now, but what we're going to do is we're going to take our look at our rendering and camera view. So render camera view, and we're going to make it wider than it is taller. So we could either shrink the width, or we could shrink the height, or we can widen the width. That's in render the X and Y resolution. So that's how we're going to get a banner. So I'm done for the day. Thank you for listening if you're listening. And I want you to create a 250 frame, 500 frame animation where you're going to destroy the name of your website. Logan, what's the name of your website? So he's going to animate, I don't know. I have some pretty clever names coming out here. So for instance, The truth is blend or something like that. Blend side instead of blind side. Animation of the 3-day. Oh, all right. Never mind, Alex. So you ought to create something interesting for your website name.